Hi, welcome back to Guardian Angel Resin Creations. Excuse my mess today. I have a couple of projects going all at the same time. I am going to use my new mold. It's just a little coffee cup mold. And I have stuck a little, or I've got set a little butterfly. It's a little, not sure whether it's paper. It's sort of a little cutout butterfly that I got, and I'm pretty sure all of it's off Temu. So I've just sat that on there, just like that. So, and I have just noticed that there is something on the little wing there, which there we go, got that off. So I'm just sitting that there, and I'm going to use my Let's Resin 1-to-1 today. And I'm just working out, I've got a little box here with all of my little trinkety things here. So I'm just working out whether I want to put something around the edge, because I'm going to do that in clear. I'm going to bring the clear up so that it's just over the top of the butterfly. And then I'm going to use my polyurethane to back it with, because I would like to, if I have enough polyurethane, I've got these tiny little letters here, and they're for necklaces. So I thought, because my polyurethane, like it's so liquidy, it would go in there and I wouldn't get any bubbles. So I thought, if I have enough, I'm going to give that a go today. So we'll see how we go. So I'm just working out what I want to put on the edge of here. I'm thinking purple on the edge, and maybe a little bit of pink, bit of a pink and a purple theme. So I'm just going to try. These boxes are a little hard. These are just a pack off Temu. So I thought I might, got some little bows in here, so I thought I might do some little bows, maybe some little darker flowers. Some little light ones, just a few of these. Don't really want to put I don't think that this is going to show up because I'm doing clear resin. Maybe a couple of these little bows, because there's a few different styles in there. Couple little flowers, and what else have we got in there? I don't really want to put fishies in there, but I don't think I can put the clearer style in there, because I just don't think that they're going to show up in it. I need to find little darker ones. There's a little star that I could probably put in there. So I'm going to keep going with this. I'll work out what flowers I want, and then I'll come back to you and when it's time to just pop them in the edge. I've put in a couple of bigger flowers around the outside, so I think I'm going to put in some of the smaller flowers, just in sort of in evenly spaced, because I'm not even sure whether they're actually going to just sit there or not. Nice pretty purple and white one. Might bring that one around here. I'm trying to make sure that they're all different around it. We don't have one of these yet. I'm gonna put a green one in and hope that it shows up. Hopefully you're not seeing the top of my head. There's a couple in here that might be okay. Just got to work out what I haven't used. That one looks alright, so we'll pop that one in. There's one there, so I'll pop him in down there. A teddy bear. I don't think I need a teddy bear at the minute. Well, I got that colour in. I've already got that colour in, so I'm going to go with one of my green ones. Pop that in there. Might just put in a little pink flower just in there, like pop him in there. Maybe another little, well, I've got purple there. Pink. Maybe we'll go another yellow. Let's get that open. They are so hard to get open. Goodness me. See if we can find a yellow to put in there. I'm not sure if there's even any flowers. There we go, there's a yellow. That one will do. Pop him down in there. I think I've got a pretty good coverage. They all look like they're even. And there we go. So I think that's all I'm going to do. There's not a lot of point in putting any of these in because I just don't think you're going to be able to see them. And a lot of them, I don't think I need bats in there. I don't think I need fish in there. I saw some butterfly wings before, but I think I might save them. There's some little butterflies that I might just save all of those. But I do have some sparkles that I might pop in. Where have we got them? I might pop a couple of these around, maybe just sort of sprinkle them around the edge, and then I'll make up some resin. Okay, so I have I've put all my little flowers in there. I've made up my resin. It's getting quite warm now because I have had it sitting for probably a good 20 minutes. So there's no bubbles in it. So I just left it sit, and I went and had some lunch, and I come back. I couldn't be bothered getting out the debubbler, so thought I would just let it sit there. So I'm just going to just pour this over the top. It's actually really nice and warm, and I hope that my little flowers don't move too much. Pour that over in on the flowers. Hope they don't get too many bubbles in them. Oops, a little flower moved, but that's okay. So I don't want to do too much more than that. Just get it in around there. I just want a light coating over my little butterfly. Just give that a move about. Just push them down a little bit. I might just put the tiniest bit more on here, just to get into these butterflies over here. And they are moving. There we go. That doesn't matter. They will sort themselves out however they want. Just help them get back over there a little bit. Just get that over. Break a few bubbles. A couple of big bubbles coming up there. Try and turn my little flower back over. Point him down. Just get a bit more on there. I don't want to put too much on because I do want that the whitey colour background. There we go. Pretty much all covered now. I will keep an eye on these bubbles. And I'll just put a little bit more in there. And then when it's time to put my polyurethane over the top, I will come back. Whoops, tiny bit more there. There we go. That's got it. Pop a few bubbles. Something there. I will grab a toothpick out as well and just keep an eye on. I think there's some around the edges that I can't quite see from my little flower there. So I will get to them and then I'll come back when it's time to put the top coat on. Okie dokie, this is all set. I've decided to colour the back with the polyurethane. So I'm going to use, I'm just going to say CT mica powder in Primrose Purple number 132. So I'm just going to put a bit of that in there. Now I always mix the colour into into A, and then I put B in. So I've got 35 grams of the A. So I am going to mix that for a few minutes, and then I shall come back when it's time to put B. I thought I would just measure this up while you're actually watching. I've just got it off to the side here. I'm just going to zero that, and I need 35. If I stop and start my video now, I end up ruining my mix. So I'm just going to lift that up and just pour a bit in. I can pretty well get my ratios spot on now. I'm getting quite good at pouring it because it is like pouring water. That's a little bit over, but I have got a stick in there, so it's fine. Put that lid back on quickly. So that is what I'm using, Solid Solution 660 polyurethane casting resin, quick set formula. So quickly mix it up. Right, doesn't take very long. I mix it until it gets warm. You cannot mix it more than a minute because it will start to set on you, and if you don't mix it properly, it goes like a little volcano and goes everywhere. So it's starting to warm up now. I can't even get the crystals off my bench here, because if I do that, I'll ruin everything. So I'll move that over here to the center. Hopefully you can see it all. Hopefully I've got you turned on. Just keep mixing a little bit more. Okay, so I think I've probably made up too much. So I have got just a little tiny thing here to just pour my leftovers into. Right. Scrape off my thing because it's like water, so it's pretty easy to do. I'm just going to pour that on there. Oh, there's something in there. I'll have to quickly just grab something and quickly get that out. There's something on it. No, could have been a bubble or something. Just dome that. Dome that like that. Right, now I haven't got time to pour it into all the little tiny holes. It is domed, so I'm just going to grab my little dice and just pour some into my little dice here. Oopsie. I don't really need that domed. So I'm just going to scrape that over there and just take a bit of that out, because otherwise you won't get the the numbers on it. Scrape that in there, because I want to be able to put a little bit more resin over the top of them so that I can put the numbers on them later on, because you put a little lid over them to put numbers on them. So I'll give that a bit of a clean up. Just give that a scrape. There we go, that'll do. That will do. There we go. I thought I picked up the wrong end of the stick, but I didn't. Alrighty, so this wheel won't take very long to set. I'll just move that to the side over there, give it a bit of a bang. And by the time I have cleaned up, this should be starting to set. So I will give my bench a bit of a wipe while you are here, and you'll be able to see it setting itself up. Spraying it with a little bit of alcohol. I've got a wipe which I pre-spray my wipes. I actually pour alcohol into my container, whoops, so that when I get them out, if I just need to wipe something, they've already got alcohol on them, and it's simple to clean up my mess. So we're just going to move that out of the way for a second. You can see it going pale as I am yapping. So we'll just move that back. You see it going the pale purple. I love the mica powder in it. That looks really cool. That is very cool. So it's just about done. I can feel the warmth on it. There's no point in torching, because it just makes it set a lot faster if you torch it. So I like it to sit there. So I'll just finish cleaning up and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, this is all nice and set. It's cooled down a little bit. I'll just quickly show you these. They've set up quite nicely, so I should still be able to put on the little lid on there. And if not, then I'll just take out the ones that I can't. So I just put all my spare stuff in there at the moment because I'm just playing with them for my son. So that's that one. Now we will take this out. So it's a brand new mold, so it should come out quite easily. There we go. Hopefully you can see. And hopefully it looks all right. Okay. There we go. Just pop that out, because it has got the rim on the inside. So we'll just pop that off. Go. And now we'll turn him over. Hopefully it looks nice. It's a tiny little bit sharp there. That was from my overpour. Alrighty. It's okay. It's a little bit boring, but it's not too bad. There's still a few bubbles in there, but I didn't put it into my debubbler, and I didn't spray the mold, and I should have sprayed the mold because it would have brought the bubbles out a lot better. So it needs a bit of a zhuzh up, I think. It needs a bit of a sparkle. Maybe I might put a little tiny bit of gold around the edges. And just, let's see what this does. I can always wipe it off. So this is the thicker one. So let's just go around the edge there. See what it looks like. Not sure how well that's going to work. That might work better. I was going to put some little rocks in there with the flowers in the edges, but I got them out and then forgot that I was going to do it. So next time. This was just a practice one to see what it would look like. I'm just going to give that, just wipe that off. There we go. Hopefully you can see. It does look a little bit better with the gold around it. My granddaughters would be yelling at me going, "Don't do it, Nanny," but I think it just needs that little bit of a lift up on the edges. Okay, bring that round. There we go, that gives it a bit more of a shine around the edges. There's a couple of air bubbles around the sides there. There we go. I'm running a little bit low on my pen here. Maybe I'll give it a bit of a run round on maybe the inside of this maybe. There we go, that actually sits on the rim quite nicely. Much better. Sort of see it coming on there. The sun is starting to go down at the moment, and because I am outside, so I haven't got my bigger lights on at the moment, which might be able to see that better now. That's a lot better. I can actually see what I'm doing because I hadn't turned on all of my ring lights. There we go. I actually quite like that now. There we are. I reckon I might do it in around there as well. Actually, I might just leave it like that. I'm going to leave it. That looks a lot better. I like the polyurethane. I like the pale purple in there. So there we go. So that's done. All the flowers in it. A couple of little air bubbles. There we are. Awesome. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, let me know what you think. Thank you to all of my lovely subscribers. I really do appreciate you, and be safe, and I will catch you next time.